Hey, human, have you ever heard of a multi-billion dollar American company named Usana? Well, it's travel story time. So the question of the day is: have you heard of this massive, giant, multi-billion dollar company called Usana? Chances are you haven't. I never heard of it until I came to the Philippines, and what had happened was that I connected with this like really cool humans, and they were into affiliate marketing and network marketing, and they were selling these products from this company called Usana. And oftentimes we would get together, and they always try to try to get me to buy some of these products. I never really cared for the products because it's not the kind of supplements that I consume. But Usana turns out to be like this massive, giant, multi-billion-dollar company that is based in the USA and in a state that you probably also never heard of unless you're watching basketball, Utah. Utah is not a very commonly famous state. But anyway, Utah is really cool. I got deep connections in Utah. My brother's in Utah. My big brother, Perez, is in Utah. So anyway, what had happened was I had an emergency, and I flew direct to Utah. And was it like a family emergency? I flew direct to Utah, and when I got there, I connected with my big bro, and we were traveling from the airport, I believe, going to go home, going to our destination, and along the way, I saw this massive, giant building with you know like I saw this massive, giant building with the logos and images of the company that I had gotten familiar with back in PH, called Usana. And I thought to myself, oh, look at that. How interesting. And so I took a video. And the idea of me capturing this little video was for the purpose of actually going back to when I go back to PH, like I would show it to my cowband, to my homies that were actually affiliated with this company. And I don't even think they knew where that place was located or where it was headquartered or anything. But all they know is that they're affiliated with it, and their purpose is to sell products and get commissions and stuff like that. So I took a little video, and look, I just came across this video on my hard drive, and I was like, oh, look at that. Memories, memories, memories. So let me make another video of the video from years ago. You're going to see. So this video here is a video of me and my big bro driving along the building, which turned out to be the massive headquarters of Usana. And I took a capture. And in this video, it's like, whoa, Batapako. It's from a long time ago. I don't even have a beard. It's a throwback. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe. But what's interesting about this, it's like, go ahead, check it out. Check out this video real quick. Without further ado, check out this video. Hold on, press play. Look at that. Hold up. Yep, so this is us just driving by here, and we're actually stuck on traffic. Like there's a red light. And I grabbed my phone and I was like, hey bro, you can pause right here and let me capture this image. And my brother Perez, he did. Look at that, Usana. Take a closer look because we had to roll. Usana HQ. Perfect. So okay. Tell you what,
perfect. So
what's crazy about this is that it turns out, although I never heard about this company until I was in Philippines, and everybody was trying to sell me these products, when I went back, I ended up reaching out to some of my friends who were associated with this company, and which that provoked me to look into it. And it turns out this company has a massive footing all throughout, like a lot of developing countries. Honestly, I never see them in USA. I never see them in America. I never see them in most other like developed countries that I go to. But when or developed countries that I go to. But when you go to like developing countries, like in South America or Southeast Asia, like they're everywhere. It's like that's where they make their money. Like for instance, they have a massive presence in like in every country in Southeast Asia, like from Thailand, Vietnam, Taiwan. Like I mean, they are everywhere out here. Malaysia, and in Philippines alone, they have something like 15 different branches. I had to look that up just to give you an idea of how well spread they are out here selling these products and getting people involved for the purpose of distributing their brands and so on. So, like they literally have like have an office in every major city from Luzon all the way to Mindanao. It's ridiculous. And the same they do the same thing also in other places like Mexico. Mexico has a huge presence. They have a huge presence in Mexico, like selling of distributing their products and and getting people to be affiliated with them for the purpose of I don't know selling this and they actually fairly well diversified too. Like they're selling health products, cosmetics. They're selling like supplements. It's massive, and they got something like $1 billion worth of revenue per year. But look, the thing is, I never heard of them, and I find it a little bit peculiar and kind of suspicious that the market that they operate in is actually the developing market. You know, not so much the developed market. So I don't know. I might be overthinking. But anyway, one of the other last connections that I actually made, my brain is a little baliktad sometimes, right? Pero di ko bogo, ha? What's interesting with this whole company is that, like, company name rather, right? Like when I saw the words Usana, I honestly got to think about how when people will ask me how many rice I want, because rice is life, right? But when people will ask me how many rice I want, I just want one rice because I don't want this Dakotian situation. It's just not my style. So my answer to how many rice I want is like Usana. So you see the connection? Pila imong rice na ganahan? Usana. And this answer goes for everything. How many itlog you want? Usara. Put it Usara. Usana is okay also. So you get my joke. If you don't get my joke, ikaw na lang ang bogo. But anyway, everything is Usana. Well diversified. And as far as I'm concerned, I am officially reminded that when I go somewhere and people are going to be asking me like something like how many of what I want, my answer is always going to be Usana. Depending on how I feel, I might say Usara. But now I'm officially motivated to go with Usana. I'm out of here. Old clip. Crazy how different I look in that old video, right? I'm gonna find me some other ones. But I'm out. Cheers. Yo, in Cebu City alone, they got like 7 different offices serving the entire Visaya region, like this central area. That's a lot. In fact, I used to go to their meetings. Like my friends would invite me and stuff. And like, hey, come get some of this. You could make some dough. I'd go. I went to their meetings over at Business Park, Ayala Business Park. If I remember correctly, I think they were like in Keppel Tower somewhere. But yeah, man. Locally here in Philippines, I've actually seen them fairly involved in some societal events. Like I've seen them sponsoring some sports events. So who knows? Maybe they're not just like selling a whole bunch of shit to the community that people don't really need. Maybe they actually contribute. Humble. But as far as I'm concerned, Usana. That's my word of the day. I'm out of here. I said that already, right? But nah, this time I'm really going. Don't miss me too much. Cheers.